Kadosh Boker Or Mishnah Yomi Masechet Avot Pirkei Avot Perek Hey Mishnah Chet and Tet. Yeah, so it says here over here like this: Mishnah Chet. Yesterday, if you remember, we were talking about the Shiva, because we were talking about the Shiva Dvarim Begolem and Shiva Bechacham. At the beginning of the Mishnayot, from the beginning until this Mishnayot, everything was the number Asara, 10. Now we're going to the number 7. So yesterday we already started the 7. Okay, now we're continuing with the number 7 as well. Shiva mine puranuyot ba'in la'olam al shiva gufe avera. So there's going to be 7 types of punishments that are going to come to the world because of 7 categories of chataim, which means that every chet has their punishment. So there's 7 punishments for the 7 chataim. Okay, so he comes and he says like this: Miksatan me'asirin umiksatan ena me'asirin. So let's say some people they take off Trumot Masrot, and some people do not take off Trumot Masrot. So Ra'av shel Batzoret ba, right? You're going to have a famine of drought comes. Right? So he says Miksatan revim, Miksatan svim, right? When some people are going to be hungry and some people are going to be satisfied, right? Why? Because of what we just said. Meaning rain is going to fall in some places and not everywhere. So therefore, you're going to have everything there. That is going to be number 1. Okay, so again, some people take Trumot Masrot, some don't. Rain will come in certain places. So some people will be hungry, some people will be satiated. Number 2, Gamru shelo le'aser ra'av shel mehuma v'shel batzoret ba. If everyone says that they're not going to come and not take off Trumot Masrot, that means the Gamru shelo le'aser, they're not going to take off Trumot Masrot. So then Ra'av shel mehuma v'shel batzoret ba. So then there's mamash, it's going to come famine, drought, everything. Everybody's going to be hungry. Okay. Shelo lito letachala. What happens if they come and they say they're not going to do a frashat chala? So what happens is number 3. So therefore, ra'av shel klayaba, a famine of destruction comes. That not only they're going to be hungry, people will die. That means there's a difference between batzoret, ra'av shel meuma v'shel batzoret ba, or because that's only meuma. Meuma just means that they're going wild. But here's mamash shel klaya. Klaya means that they're going to be destroyed. They're going to die. Right? Now he comes and he says, Dever ba la'olam al mitot amurot b'Torah shelo nimseru lebedin ve'al perot shevit. Dever. So now this is going to be number 4. Now remember, each one was midah keneged midah, right? So you had miksatam me'asrim, miksatam lo ma'asrim. You have rav shel batzoret, right? That it's only miksatan and miksatan, half or whatever, some. When it has to do with everybody not doing it, then it's a mehuma, which is on everybody. When it has to do with afrashat chala as well, right? So then all of a sudden it becomes even more, right? Because that was the an extra, so now it becomes even more. That now it's klaya, dever. When does pestilence, plague? When does that come? Plagues comes on all the types of mitot amurot b'Torah shelo nimseru, right, lebetin. So he says this is punishable by death, which is which is again listed in the Torah, but they were not given to the courts to punish. So he says this refers to, like, for example, karet or mitabideh shamayim, right, or all these things also. Or he says other things are also death penalty crimes that cannot be prosecuted by human court because there's no witnesses, or he wasn't warned, or other things like that. That basically you can't do anything. It wasn't given to a bedin. Okay, so therefore, again, here we have like 5 different sins and 4 punishments. Okay, so he says dever ba la'olam al mitot amuro b'Torah al shalom yisulu b'din ve'al perot shavit. So that's 2 different things, 2 for 1, right? That means two reasons for dever. Yeah, everyone understood? One more time. Dever comes to the world either because mitot amuro b'Torah shalom yisulu b'din, whether it's karet, midah bideh shamayim, or whenever you cannot kill, which is going to be no warnings or no witnesses, and also perot shvit. 5 is, which is cherev ba'ala olam. So the sword is going to come to the world. That means, wars and everything. Al inui hadin. Inui hadin is delaying justice, right? What does that mean? That means it's so clear, but they still delay it. It's called inui hadin. Meaning, because I'm keeping you in suspense, right? Just come, tell me the halacha, ve'gamarnu. What do you, Ve'alivut hadin, or distorting, right? The din, also the same halacha, right? Ve'alamurim b'Torah shelo k'halacha. Or that you're going to come and you're going to be moreh b'Torah shelo k'halacha. Okay, that was going to be that part. Chaya ra'ah, right? Now we're continuing because we only mentioned 5 until now. Now we're going to get 6 and 7. So chaya ra'ah ba'leolam. When do we have the wild animals coming into the world? He says it becomes because of Shavuot Shav, because of the desecration of the name of Hashem, whether it's going to be because of the oaths, right, which is Shavuot Shav, or Chilul Hashem. Now, next one, Galut. The last one is going to come to Olam al avodah zarah, kilui arayot ushfichut damim velashmatat haaretz, and also on shemitah. Somebody was just mentioning to me, I think this past Shabbat, about the concept of shmitat haaretz, right? That it's a very important shemitah. Keeping shemitah is very, very up there. Look what he's putting it. He's putting shemitah together with the three cardinal sins. Yeah, three cardinal sins. Yeah. Well, we are. It is 1 minute. Yeah. So he says here, right? Barba prakim. Now, after we just mentioned the 7, which is the again, this is going to be galut, and one of the things of galut is also going to be right the 7. Now we're going to go on to lists of 4. Right? I don't know why. I think this in the other books is another Mishnah, but again, because we did 10s. Now we went to 7s. There was 2 Mishnah 7s, and now we're going to go to now the 4s. So he starts with the 4. Hadever mitrabeh. 4 times there's going to be dever. When is that? 4 times the plague increases. When is that? But revi'it in the 4th year of the Shemitah cycle, uvashvi'it in the Shemitah itself, uvmotzeh shvi'it, and the year after Shemitah, uvmotzeh achag shebechol shalom shana, and after Sukkot every single year. Now, why though? Meaning, why is it that all of a sudden during these times you have much more dever? So he says, berevi'it, it comes in the 4th year because they did not give the maaser ani on the 3rd year. Remember, when is maaser ani? On the years? No, that's maaser sheni. 1, 2, 4, 5 is maaser sheni. 3 and 6 is maaser ani. So he says here, because of the maaser ani so therefore that's why it's going to happen in the 4th year. Also on the 7th year because of the maaser ani on the 6th year. Motzei shevit because of shemitah in itself. So you see again, because of shemitah they get also plagues. Because of gezel matanot aniyim, we're talking about the gezel of matanot evyonim. That's why it has to be after dafka Chag HaSukkot, because remember, Chag HaSukkot, that's when they're actually giving it out, right, for these things also, right, together.